welcome to Action Realm News. I am Roxy Burgess.
And I'm Rodarius Adams.
Breaking news. Julius Caesar has been murdered. We have witnesses on standby to help get an image of what or who killed Julius Caesar.
Now we're going to Charles at the scene of the tragedy.
A truly brutal scene. Late in the night last night, our leader, Julius Caesar, was murdered, stabbed 23 times in the chest. Police suspect Rodarius, among others. Police are on the investigation now, however, they refuse to answer any questions at this time. We will return when they have more information. Back to you, Rodarius.
Charles, while the police are finding out what they can, we go to the locals and ask what they think about the death of Julius Caesar.
What did you think of Caesar as a ruler?
I mean, he was the greatest ruler that we've had in a long time. I mean, we've been under control of the Senate for so long, and we finally had someone step up to try to make Rome great again, and they got rid of him. This is just terrible.
Thank you for your time.
Yes,
Back
ma'am.
to the studio.
We are now on the scene where Rodarius was taken down. The police have told us that we have to evacuate the scene if Rodarius tries anything at all. There will be a policeman on the scene with us. Okay, I've got the go-ahead to move in. It is believed that you were one of the people who planned the murder of Julius Caesar. Are the accusations true?
Yeah, it's true. I did it.
You heard it here first, folks. Tell us, what was your motive?
Roman people, I did it for them. Man, Caesar may have been one of my closest friends, but he's going to destroy the Roman Empire. You understand me?
This doesn't look good for Rodarius. Back to you in the studio. Julius Caesar was murdered by Rodarius, who allegedly stabbed Caesar 23 times in the chest late last night. We then went to the public to see their take on the situation. The man we spoke with seemed to believe that Caesar was the greatest ruler Rome had ever had, and his death was a great tragedy. Later in the broadcast, Rodarius was arrested and then admitted to the crime. Now let's take a look at some of the comments coming in from our viewers. Former Senator Cato says, "Good, serves him right for having me removed from the Senate." You know, he has a point. He did remove him from the Senate. Alea says, "I think we should turn the temple where he was murdered into a sanctuary for hundreds of cats." Hundreds of cats? As if that's ever going to happen. Atticus says, "Since he's dead now, he won't really care if we quit calling those beautiful animals camel leopards and start calling them something easy like giraffes. You know, I've always thought the same thing. They need their own name." Medical examiner Felix says, "Though it's extremely rare in this day and age to examine a dead body, I've examined all 23 of Caesar's stab wounds, and I can only consider one of them to actually be fatal. He actually died mainly from blood loss." Well, that's easy to believe. There was blood everywhere. For those of you just joining us, Julius Caesar is dead. He was stabbed 23 times, and Rodarius has admitted to the crime. Caesarion, the son of Caesar and Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, says, "I know he was my dad and all, and I'm really going to miss him, but I always thought he gave me a stupid name. It sounds like some kind of weird surgery or something." Yeah, I can see it now. Women everywhere will be getting some surgery called Caesarian. We just received more information. According to Julius Caesar's will, if Octavian had died or refused his inheritance, his second listed heir would be Rodarius, the man accused of his murder. Thank you for tuning in to this breaking news broadcast. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.